Since you're watching this, you're either already part of the elite Shogun Method community, or you're new and about to discover the wonderful world of Shogun Method. Either way, welcome. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on a tactic so powerful, so sneaky, it feels like it should come with a warning label. False memories aren't just another plain seduction trick, it's a mind control technique that's been battle-tested by shoguns worldwide to dominate relationships, regain control, and cement unshakable authority over their women. If you're ready to wield this power, then buckle up, because this is going to blow your mind. In Shogun Method, false memories is a technique a shogun uses to rewrite the past in his woman's mind to shape her present behavior. It's a psychological hack that lets you implant a memory of an event or promise that never happened and makes her believe it did. False memories are powerful because once she accepts a piece of fabricated memory as truth, her actions will bend to align with it. No woman wants to be seen as a liar or a hypocrite, so she'll adjust her behavior to match the promise she thinks she made. As shoguns know, this isn't just manipulation. It's the engineering of a woman's reality to shape her behavior to your liking. Shogun Method has existed for more than a decade now, and false memories are one of the original cluster of mind control tactics that forms its foundation. So, Shogun Method practitioners have battle-tested false memories for years. And this is what we know. Whether it's a girlfriend who's getting too clingy or a wife who's shit-testing you, false memories give you the upper hand. It's not about arguing, pleading, or begging. It's about planting a seed in her mind that makes her want to comply. And trust me, when done right, it works like a charm. If you're a Shogun Method practitioner, you're already familiar with some of our core techniques: prophecy, negative shared experiences, and fractionation. These are advanced tools in their own right, designed to tilt the relationship power dynamic in your favor. But false memories is a mind control technique in a league of its own. It's like a sniper rifle in your psychological arsenal. Precise, devastating, and almost unfair. In fact, it feels downright illegal to know. Fractionation creates emotional addiction through roller coaster-like highs and lows. False memories is about rewriting history to enforce compliance. It's a long-term strategy, perfect for situations where you need to correct ongoing behaviors or set new boundaries. Think of it as a way to make her believe she's always agreed with your terms, even if she never did. It's sneaky, but deadly effective. So, how do you pull this off? The false memories technique is all about sandwiching a fabricated memory between two or more true memories to make it feel real. The human mind is wired to trust familiar details, so by anchoring your lie to real events, you create a seamless illusion. Here's the breakdown in 5 steps. The first step is to start with a true memory. Pick a specific, vivid event you both experienced. It should be something she can't dispute, like a shared moment that's etched in her mind. For example, a date you went on together, or a night out with friends. The second step is to layer another true memory. Add a second real detail to build trust and jog her memory further. This makes her feel like she's on solid ground, recalling something familiar. The third step is to insert the false memory. Here's where the magic happens. Introduce a fabricated event or promise tied to that moment. Make it plausible and emotionally charged, something she could have said or done. The fourth step is to counter her doubt with more truth. If she pushes back, and she might, hit her with another true detail to make her question her own memory. The more specific, the better. The fifth step is to seal the deal with pressure. Frame her current behavior as a betrayal of the promise she had made. Then, use guilt or disappointment to nudge her into compliance. The beauty of false memories is that it exploits her desire to be consistent. No one wants to feel like they're going back on their word, so she'll bend over backward to align with the version of reality you've crafted. Let's illustrate these 5 steps with a real-world example. Let's say your woman is complaining you're spending too much time with your buddies or grinding at work and not enough time with her. It's a classic scenario of her getting needy, and it's driving you up the wall. You want her to respect your time and stop nagging. Here's how you'd use false memories to fix this. You start by setting the stage with a true memory. Remember when we were dating and we went on that double date with Alex and May at that downtown bar? She'll nod, maybe smile as the memory comes back. She might say, "Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?" You double down with another true memory. Remember how we got a little tipsy and Alex and May started arguing on the dance floor? It was so awkward, we couldn't stop laughing about it. She's right there with you now, reliving the moment. She might respond, "Yeah, so?" Now, you drop the false memory. Because that night, you promised me you'd never be needy or clingy like May was. You said you'd always respect my space and trust my decisions. And what you're doing right now is exactly like May. She might push back. "What? I never said that." Don't flinch. Hit her with another true memory to seal the trap. Come on, you said it right before we kissed and walked to the beachfront to sober up. Don't tell me you forgot that. At this point, her confidence wavers. She might mumble, "Well, maybe I was drunk," or "I don't remember that exactly." That's your opening. You lean in with a touch of disappointment. "I can't believe you'd go back on that. I need a break from this." Watch her backpedal. She'll start apologizing or toning down her complaints because no woman wants to be seen as a hypocrite. From that moment on, she's more likely to respect your time and decisions, believing she made a promise she can't break. That's the power of false memories, and when done correctly, it works like gangbusters. Like every other Shogun Method technique I teach at shogunmethod.com, false memories hit hard. And the reason it works so well is simple. The human brain is terrible at distinguishing between real and fabricated memories when they're presented convincingly. By anchoring your false memory to real events, you exploit her trust in you and her own recollection. The sandwiching technique makes the lie feel like part of a larger truth, and the emotional pressure of guilt and disappointment seals the deal. She doesn't just believe the memory, she acts on it, reshaping her behavior to fit the narrative you've created. No woman wants to be seen as hypocritical. That's not just a catchy phrase, it's rooted in a deep understanding of female psychology. Women strive for consistency in their actions and beliefs. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance. When you make her believe she promised something, her mind will push her to act in line with that promise, even if it's a lie. The result is a woman who's more compliant to your wishes, less naggy, and more supportive of your life goals as a man. You'll remember how God created a woman to be a man's supportive companion, and by doing this, you're helping her live up to her reason to exist, so it's good. Know this, false memories isn't just a one-off trick. Instead, treat it as a cornerstone of the Shogun Method's approach to long-term relationship dominance. Used correctly, it's a tool to create a dynamic where your woman respects your authority and stays committed to your terms. Shogun Method is no shortcut. For false memories to work, you need to know your shared history well enough to pick believable true memories, and you need the confidence to deliver the false one without flinching. Done right, it's one of the most powerful weapons in your Shogun Method arsenal, believe me. If you're new to Shogun Method, you might wonder where to start. False memories are advanced material in the Shogun Method knowledge universe, but it's not the only tool you need to master. If I had to pick one technique to start, it'd be fractionation. The reason is simple. Fractionation makes her emotionally addicted to you, ensuring she'll never leave and will do whatever it takes to keep you. Combine that with false memories, and you've got a woman who's devoted to you for life. Finally, a word of caution. False memories are powerful, but this mind control technique is not a toy. Use it carelessly, and you risk breaking trust if she catches on. Listen to me and follow the steps precisely. Never overdo it, because less is more with something this potent. The goal isn't to torment her, but to create a relationship where you're in control, and she's happy to follow your lead. We're at the end of this video now, so let's wrap everything up. You've learned possibly one of the most effective and devastating female psychological hacks in the Shogun Method playbook. But here's the thing. Knowledge without action is worthless. If you want to master false memories and the full spectrum of mind control tactics, you must dive deeper. Here's what to do next. Head to fractionation.org and join the legendary Shogun Method online masterclass. Sign up and you'll get to discover fractionation and other Shogun Method techniques that'll make her addicted to you forever. This isn't just about one technique you learn on its own. It's about having a broad end-to-end strategy that transforms your relationship, infusing it with your dominance, authority, and leadership. Join the Shogun Method community and start building the relationship you've always wanted. Go to fractionation.org or click the link inside the first comment under this video now. Fractionation.org